Good morning from the top of Jurassic Parking. Now, I have not parked here in a very, very long time, but it's really cool because you're right on top of City Walk. So right over there is City Loft. This is Abercrombie. This is the It's Sugar, which is getting its refurb. We can actually see some construction workers on the building. Moving over a little bit to the right, this is Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, and the show building is right there. And then we have Universal Cinemas, this gray building, and the IMAX part of it is that top section over there. And then moving down City Walk, we're going to actually head over there now. So looking over here at the Universal Cinema, not much has happened over here. We do have some new movie posters for Call of the Wild and My Spy, along with Sonic the Hedgehog, which came out yesterday actually. And then over here, something has changed. We finally now have the Twosome Chocolate Emporium logo. This is so exciting. This is a different logo than Florida because ours is actually a savory feast kitchen. It's not just for desserts, it's also for food, and they're gonna have some pretty great food here. They do have photos here on the side. They started adding some decoration, which is really cool because not much of Hard Rock has changed, so it's nice getting to see the side of this wall. Along the side of the wall, we can see a few more gears and pipes, and over here is that same poster, Twosome Chocolate Emporium and Savory Feast Kitchen is coming soon. Looking here at It's Sugar, we can see a couple more construction workers on the building, and we were just up there on top of the wasabi sushi tempura. Okay, looking here at the Nbc Sports Grill and Brew, or Grill Brew again, still don't know how to pronounce that name. Not much has happened. Looking down City Walk just a little bit, the Lunar New Year posters have finally come down, which is cool because we haven't seen these bears since before Grinchmas last year. So this is kind of exciting. These will probably soon be replaced by the Bravo Top Chef. Maybe, I actually don't know. They also might repeat it or put up signs for Peacock Live, and I actually got tickets to Peacock Live. I got it for one of the days because they had an AP discount. It was about $50 off, which was pretty great. And I got tickets to the day that Bob Harper was going to be there hosting The Biggest Loser. Jay Leno was going to be there hosting Jay Leno's Garage, and I'm just excited to go on Secret Life of Pets Off the Leash. So I don't know if I've seen it this crowded in weeks. I guess people think February is going to be the off season, so that's why they all come. Today is also Valentine's Day, so that could be it as well. But usually Fridays are not awful here. So because it is only 11:30 a.m., the lower lot had just opened 30 minutes ago. So we'll take that into account when looking at wait times here. And these are some wait times, finally. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey is at 65 minutes, finally surpassing the Simpsons ride as the longest wait in the park. Flight of the Hippogriff at 30, Ollivanders at 40, Studio Tour at 10, Kung Fu Panda 15, Simpsons ride at 50, Despicable Me Minion Mayhem is 20, Walking Dead is not open, Jurassic World is at 20, Transformers 15, Mummy at 15. Okay, so those are some wait times. I don't know how many, if any, rides I'm going to be going on today. Well, one thing I am excited about is to check out construction going on, starting with the plaza. The plaza is now closed because Lunar New Year is over. So they are probably in takedown right now of Lunar New Year. Now heading down a little bit more, we can already see some stuff going on here on Pets Place. Let's start looking at the storefronts here, which are looking a lot more finished. Looks like they're doing a lot of work on the doors. The Palace Theater Cafe finally has a new paint scheme here on the bottom, which is very, very exciting. The top hasn't been finished quite yet. That sign is still covered up from a couple weeks ago. Looking in here, we can see that these doors lead to nothing. This door also leads to nothing, but this door leads to nothing. Exciting. Here it looks like they started putting down some primer to most likely make it match that orange and blue over there. And coming over here, this is interesting. So over here, there's going to be a sign. And there is the door here that leads to the left. I wonder what this is going to be. Maybe this is an exit for the store or something. Maybe that's the exit for the attraction. Coming down a little bit further. I know we're just walking the whole way. We'll come back, don't worry. Here is going to be where the ride vehicle is. It looks like they do finally have a sign up, but that has been covered. Coming down here towards the entrance, they have a sign here. I don't know what what this says. Let's look. Looks like there's a minion here doing meet and greets, but he doesn't really have that much of a line right now. Coming further down this way. Can't really see too much. Okay, so now doing our shop and looks. Over here we can see the lights have finally been unveiled on this side and the doors have finally been painted, which is very exciting. This side is looking close to being done. And looking over here towards this way, Mulligan's is completely painted, and we can see the bathrooms to the right have done a lot of paint work on the middle and on the right-hand side. So this over here covering up the sign makes me believe that this is going to be the entrance of the attraction, which people just went in, which is so cool, so exciting. Looking over here at the bathrooms, this back wall and the doors finally have a new paint job of brown and blue, which is exciting. Now let's take a peek over here. Okay, so looking down this way, we now know that this door, and that door, all these three sets of doors will not be opening because they open to nothing. So if that's the case, then that means the pet store is a lot smaller than we thought it was going to be, only being over there in that corner as the gift store to the attraction. Over here, they are working on a marquee for this barrier. That's going to be right there. And they're getting a lot done. This is so exciting. They're doing some painting over here. The Parisian courtyard is almost empty. Exciting. Okay, heading into the smoking area to take a interesting look at the lower lot construction, which has seen a lot of progress recently. Oh my goodness, so much stuff. The first and probably most obvious being, we now have walls. I said in the last update, it's not going to be too long before they start covering this thing up. And yeah, they have started covering this thing up, starting at the bottom floor, going all the way up to that second floor of the attraction. And then that third floor, which I'm not quite sure what it's going to be, that does have some wall going up as well. This is exciting. I had also said that once they start putting up wall, we'll have a better idea of what this is going to be. And I'm going to rephrase that to when they start putting up wall that is colored, we are going to have a better idea of what this is going to be. Now, somebody did an analysis of this versus the rumored mirrored land in Japan, and they said it's roughly the same square feet as the land that is going into Japan, with this being maybe 200 feet squared less. So if that's the case, that's very, very interesting. And as I say, every time I leave this location, don't smoke, it kills you. Now this is exciting. The French Street Bistro is open, and it's never open. That's so cool. They have sandwiches in there and bakery items. Okay, let's check out crowds here in the Wizarding World, because this is usually our best test on how crowded the park is, because this land is the most popular land in the park. And yes, if there was any doubt in your mind, there shouldn't be right now. This is insanely crowded. I came back here to see if they were using the extended queue for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, and it doesn't look like they are yet, but rest assured they might be. So I'm coming back from a little bit of a break. I just had lunch at Cletus's Chicken Shack. I actually ate upstairs above Krusty Burger. And now let's head to the lower lot to check on construction. But before we do, oh my goodness, let's take a peek at wait times. So Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey went down to 45. Flight of the Hippogriff went down to 25. Ollivander still at 40. Studio Tour went up to 20. Kung Fu Panda still at 15. Simpsons Ride went up to 65. Despicable Me is at 20. Walking Dead is open. Jurassic World, the ride, went up to 20. Transformers still at 15. And Revenge of the Mummy went up to 40. That's pretty crazy. So it's an interesting day here in the valley. Not too cloudy or foggy, and not too clear. But here we can see that the walls they're using on this lower lot are matching the Transformers wall. There's also some stuff going on here outside the Mummy building. They have some tents set up, most likely for a shoot, and some trailers at the end. So taking a better look at the lower lot construction, a lot has been done on the steelwork outside of the building, and then of course on the building itself. And we'll take a better look at that once we get down to the lower lot. As we get closer to the lower lot, it looks like Blue is doing her raptor encounter.
I'm gonna take my hat off. Some good double balls.
Not that much to see from this end. We'll try and get a little bit closer. We might actually have to go into Dino Play to see a little bit more, and possibly even on Jurassic World. So this is the new view from outside of Revenge of the Mummy. It's just going to be this wall. This is all we're going to see. Okay, so we're at Transformers. We're going to turn the corner, and wow! Oh my, I can't even speak. We have walls. This is so cool. Okay, let's see if we can get a better look. There is a truck kind of blocking my spot, so I don't know if we're going to be able to see anything. Can see from down here just how far back they go. And also a little bit inside the building as well. Not that much to see from here. No, I think I might need to go in Jurassic World. Yep. Okay, I might be really stupid doing it because it is so cold out. So actually the upstairs seating for Jurassic Cafe is open. So I can get a little bit of a view from here. Usually I go to Dino Play, but here you can see just a little bit of the land peeking out. It gets real close to Dino Play. Real close. And of course for Express, it is a walk-on. So exciting. So that was so fun. We actually got to see just a little bit of construction going on. Because it is a 40-minute wait, I feel like I kind of have to go on the Mummy. So it looks like there are a lot of people going in single rider and an express. So I'm just going to do express. So the line is not outside, so it doesn't actually look like it's that bad. Oh, nope, spoke too soon. It looks like it does one or two switchbacks out here. Yeah, so they are doing a couple more switchbacks out here, and then I'm sure the inside is completely full. Revenge of the Mummy is always so fun. I love that ride. Looks like the Stegosaurus is out, or maybe it's a Triceratops, I don't know. Whatever this dinosaur is. A fun reward for yourself, if you're able to walk up all of the stairs without stopping, you can buy yourself a butterbeer. So in order to get a butterbeer, I'm going to walk all the way to Starbucks to get a plastic straw. So I finally remembered this guy's name. It is King Julian. Back over here, looks like Hello Kitty now has her traditional outfit on. She has changed away from Lunar because it is over. Taking a look at wait times right now, it is just past 1 p.m. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey at 45, Flight of the Hippogriff 20, Ollivanders 30, Studio Tour 20, Kung Fu Panda 15, Simpsons Ride 65, Despicable Me at 20, Walking Dead is actually just reopened, Jurassic World at 25, Transformers went up to 40, and Revenge of the Mummy went down to 30. It was a very successful day. I walked the stairs, so I got my butterbeer. I also got to ride a couple rides and look at construction going on at Secret Life of Pets Off the Leash. We spoke a little bit about Peacock Live and looking at the lower lot construction, which has really progressed just in the last week. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens in the next week. Thank you so much for joining me. We have a lot of fun stuff coming up soon later this month. The new Magic Happens parade at Disneyland. A lot of construction over there. And of course, every development that's happening over here. So if you like what you saw, please stay tuned for the next video, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks for joining. Bye.